is going on, everyone? My name is Jack Troy, and I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So, if you don't know what this series is, I'm making kind of like a document series on the course to getting my license for real estate. I'm on day 3 right now. I didn't record one for day 2. I was too exhausted, and I honestly shouldn't be recording right now. I'm also very exhausted. I'm running off 5 hours of sleep and 10 hours of like schooling today. But I just had to get this out there because today's topic was on like leases, deeds, contracts and agreements and all different types of processes that go along with it. And let me tell you, it was a long freaking day. A lot happened. I wanted to make this video today just to kind of put into perspective what exactly you're going to get yourself into if you decide to do a 2-week intensive course to get your real estate license. And it's a lot. It's a lot of brain power. It's a lot of, and it also depends on your instructor and the people that are in your class, but especially doing it all online, holy shit, oh my god, it's a whole different level. It's a whole different level, and honestly, it's not for everybody, and you're gonna need a lot of brain power. And I'm realizing how much sleep I actually need for this, and it's more than I possibly could have expected. I'm gonna give everyone a few tips that I kind of have to, if you do decide to do this version of the course and get your license very fast, what you should do beforehand, because I treat it almost like a mental workout, like a mental gym session, but this gym session lasts 10 hours every single day of the week. It's a lot. So here are my few little things I do. Number 1, stretch. Stretch your brain, stretch your mind. There's a lot you're gonna have to absorb, and it's stuff that you're gonna have to either pay attention to very well the first time to remember everything, or be able to schedule out time to go through and review it or repeat it to yourself a bunch of times. Now that's basic study knowledge, but in order to be able to absorb it the first time, which is probably the most ideal, you need to massage and work out, stretch your mind beforehand. Because before a workout, right, in the gym, if you don't stretch, number 1, you don't get as much muscle growth. Number 2, you're not going to have the range of motion that you absolutely need. And number 3, you're not going to be as warmed up. You can hurt yourself. It's not going to be a pleasant experience if something happens, you pull a muscle. It's the same thing with your brain, but you're not going to pull a muscle in your brain. You're more going to miss out on some information you can retain for yourself. The first way that I've actually stretched my mind in the mornings, like, because I have to get up, and it's first thing right when I get out of bed, because I'm not getting up at like 5 a.m., is really just meditate for like 10-15 minutes. Just feel it out, kind of get your blood pumping, and just like step into a zone that you can sit in for a little while. Because if you start off wrong, if you start off by watching the news or some podcasts or something else that's going to throw you off your day, or the topic that's going to be at hand for that entire day, you're gonna be wanting to escape that current situation for a long time. And by escape, I mean like escape and like hang up the class, because it's a lot. Number 2 is to get consecutive nights of sleep in a row, like consecutive hours, I guess I could say. I've made that mistake for the past 3 days in a row now, and I am paying heavily for it. It is not fun. It's not pleasant. It's not something that you could just push off to the side if you don't get enough sleep. You're gonna, it's too much. Number 3 is the most important. I want you to reach deep down into your soul and ask yourself one question. Do I actually want to do this? Some people might answer no. For me, it's definitely yes, but this is something that takes commitment, it takes dedication, and if you space the course out over too long of a period of time, you're gonna lose a lot of the information. But if you cram it in too much for certain people, you might not be able to download as much as you need to, you might get overwhelmed, and then give up altogether. So I don't think that's the right idea for most people either. What I would suggest is figure out what your life structure is going to be like for the next couple months, for the next like half a year, even to a year, and really plan out some time if it's something that you're considering to actually, embark on it, and really then take according action to that. There's only a few ways to go about doing this, and the only deciding factor is if you actually care to do it, if you want to do it, and if you see yourself having a future in it. So, like I said, it's just those are the three things that I would suggest to anybody just casually trying to get started, casually trying to find their way in real estate and then make it work for themselves. Now, that being said, this was a very quick update. I'm exhausted. I'm about to go to bed and sleep for 15 hours straight. If you guys like the video, if you guys enjoy these little updates, I'm going to be making them every single day. Almost every single day. I'll try to make them every single day. I didn't make one yesterday, but I fell asleep directly after at like 6 p.m. Then, I'll keep them going. But until I get my actual license, it's just going to be these quick update videos telling you how my experience is going until I'm in a brokerage. And I can bring you along my actual money-making journey at that point. With that being said, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Hit the notification bell, like the video, follow me on Instagram, do whatever you want to do. I'm not making you do anything, but as my channel grows, as I build more content on my platform, I am going to be having a much different content base than just these kinds of videos. But yeah, like I said, all right. I hope you guys enjoy your night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
It's a cold, cold world. Came up from the bottom, it's a cold, cold world. Just cop a Emirati with some ice.